This is an arrangement of the new hair sculpting system with a hair strand geometry nodes setup that allows for creating hair. And what we want to do is turn this into a mesh. So what we do is we create a plane, add a new geometry nodes item in here. We blow off the group input and we do object info. We set the object info to the other geometry nodes group that contains our curves, which are used in the new curve systems. We now take this and we apply the geometry nodes modifier, and now we have a mesh. And we can do things like all the normal things that we normally do, which is like add a modifier. Want to record a little note about smoothing vertices, especially on these mirrored items. You can I'll click on this and get this loop here, and then go select, invert, and then go W, smooth vertices, and down in this box you can say pick the number of times you want to do it, and maybe the strength. And what it does is this preserves this loop in here while smoothing out these smoothing out these vertices. And sculpting, a lot of times there's a lot of different objects. If you go into object mode, we'll see that we have hair, we have the hair, we have the eyes, or the head and the eyes. If you are in sculpture mode and we want to sculpt one or the other, we can go to Sculpt, Transfer Sculpt Mode. And it'll flash telling you that this is where sculpture will occur, not in the hair. But if I go ahead and do Sculpt, Transfer Sculpt Mode, now it occurs here. What's in front of you right now is the basic layout that I use for my Vertex painting. Have switched over more to using the AO mixing in here, and then here, and but this may vary on how you want to work. But basically, the idea is that there's a color attribute called skin, one called sheen, comes in here to the specular and the roughness, and has these arrangements for the slots. Just want to be sure I got that documented. Now, also the other thing I want to document is the use of, in Vertex paint, going to paint. Let's go ahead and paint this on here. You see they've got a blue line. Now if I go in here to go to paint, set Vertex colors, it will take that current color and blast the entire object with the color and reset it, so that has reset the color attribute for the skin.